Hey second grade, Mrs. A here. So guess what we're going to be drawing today? Well, pumpkins, because I'm sure you've been seeing them being sold everywhere right now because it is the season, isn't it? Well, guess what? We're going to make a pumpkin, but not just your average pumpkin. We're going to be inspired by an artist, Yao Yao, and she actually is from Japan, and she loves to create a repetitive pattern of dots in almost everything she creates. So let's get started, shall we? So for today's lesson, you are going to need a pencil, and you're going to also need some markers, some Crayola markers, and then Mrs. A is going to give you some tin foil, but that's not till later. So the first thing we want to have is our pencil, then Miss A is going to give you a big Sharpie. So we're going to start by drawing our pumpkin. So I want you to find the middle of your paper, and up on the top of the middle of your paper, we're going to draw a rectangle of sorts, because it's going to be the stem of our pumpkin. Now, from that rectangle, we didn't connect it fully. So on one side, you're going to go up and around. And I want you to fill that page because this is going to be a big pumpkin. So make sure it's big. Now guess what? We're going to go to the other corner and you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Nice and big and round pumpkin. But guess what? When we get to the bottom, we don't want it to be perfect. We want it to go up a little bit and connect, because that's what pumpkins do. Now, from those corners, I want you to take it and you're going to go curving down, like that. Same thing over here. Curve it down. And then we're going to go it again. Curve it down. And one more time over here. Curve it down. Oh my, look at that. And now we can just connect right there. I think that's perfect. So now we're going to do our dots that are inspired by Yao Yao. So as you can see, she has some big dots and some little dots. So draw a nice big circle right here. And another one right here. And I'm going to start going smaller. And smaller. And smaller. Ta-da! And we're going to repeat that on each part of this pumpkin. I'm gonna go smaller. And smaller. And smaller. And smaller. Do you see there's a good amount of space between my pumpkins? They're not touching each other. I mean, not pumpkins, circles, Mrs. A. My circles are not touching. There's a good pinch between each one of these. So make sure you have a good distance between your circles too. Alright, let's go back over here now. And if you see, I'm not going in a straight line because this part is curved. So you want to go in the curve of your pumpkin. I'm gonna go smaller. We're gonna repeat it over here. Wow. 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 I'm starting to sound like a cat, aren't I? Wow. Alright, one last round. Wow. I want you to take your time. I'm going quick because I'm a secret artist ninja. Just kidding. But I'm going quick because I want to just make sure you guys get this lesson, and then you're going to do it on your own, and I can hit a thing called pause in case it's too quick. Right? And I'm going to add some lines up of my pumpkin. Boom. There's my pumpkin. So next step we're going to do is we're going to take the Sharpie. So you'll get a big Sharpie from Mrs. A. We're going to trace all those lines that we made with our pencil. And then you're actually going to color in your dots too. So with this, you're going to take your time and color in your dots with your Sharpies. And my Sharpie needs a little rejuvenation. That's okay. We'll just color it anyway. There's one dot. Better yet, I think I'm gonna go with the dauber. So you guys will be getting a dauber instead. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Just changing my game without editing. Alright, so I'm just gonna outline this pumpkin with my dauber. Oh yeah, that's better. So with a dauber, you have to be careful because if you squeeze too much, it can all over the place. You want a nice, smooth little squeeze while you're drawing with your daubers. Then we're gonna color in our dots just like so. I'm gonna give it a push, and remember, you need to use your boss hand a lot of the time here. So, boom, 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 boom. Ta-da! Trace all the way over on this pumpkin. Yeah, this is looking good. I like it. I'm glad I went with the dauber. Oopsies. Alright. Oh, my pumpkin made a little oopsala. But you know what? That's part of the process. No, there's no mistakes. Just happy little accidents. Yes, Bob Ross. Alright, so I'm coloring in my dots. Woohoo! Coloring in my dots. Coloring in my dots. Yow yow dots. My yow yow dots. My yow yow dots. I'm coloring in my dots.
Coloring in my dots.
Coloring in my dots. Coloring in my dots. I'm coloring in my dots. My yow yow dots. My yow yow dots. My yow yow. I'm gonna go right over that when I do with the Sharpie. Yow yow dots. Yow 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 dots.
Coloring in my yo-yo dots.
Coloring in my yo-yo dots. Coloring in my yo-yo dots. Boom! Voila! There's my happy yow yow pumpkin. So now we have to let it dry. Alright, and in the meantime, we're going to put this pumpkin aside for a minute. Excuse me, you little pumpkin. Alright, and now you're going to get this big piece of tinfoil. And what we're gonna do is have fun. So, you're going to color, just like so, all over the place. Ta-da! And then I'm going to color another color. I'm going to do the blue. I'm just scribble scrabble, so you can color any which way you want. I'm going in like a tie-dye circular motion here, because I think it's kind of rad. Okay, cool. Alright, well, now I'm going to add some yellow. Yellow! Oh, this yellow is kind of drab. It's been through the ringer. Take a look at that tip. Boo-hoo, poor yellow. Alright, so I'm just gonna scribble scrabble around town. Scribble scrabble! Look at that. Now the next thing you're gonna get is a nice little woo-hoo spray from Mrs. A. So I'm gonna have a little spray gun, and you're gonna say, Mrs. A, you're gonna raise your hand, I'm done. You're gonna wait your turn, and then I'm gonna give it a little spray. Just like so. So now it's wet. Now we're gonna go back over, because our pumpkin should be dry by now. And watch this. I'm gonna plop it right on top of my pumpkin. I'm gonna give it a rub. Blah, 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 blah. I think I'm having too much fun here. Alright, and then I get to do the magical lip. Are you ready? Are you ready, second grade, for the big reveal? Whoa, look at that! That looks pretty cool, don't you think? Well, guess what? You can repeat this a couple times. So now that that's off, I think I'm going to do it again. So that we can fill up the whole space of the pumpkin. Right? Color it some more. Do another spray from Mrs. A. Obviously, I'd have to wipe it clean first, because it was still kind of wet. Wow, I love it. So there it is. And I would just keep filling it up, but I'm going to stop it right here. But you guys can do a couple more imprints on it. But isn't that neat? Pretty cool, don't you think? Alright, well good job, second grade. See you later.